Hi, welcome to Making All the Plans. I'm Connie, and if we haven't met before, I'm a busy mom of 2 active kids, and both my husband and I have full-time careers. My goal is to share with you how I stay on top of all life throws at me in one planner so that you might be able to do the same. My stickers are from KatKaCrea Planner, and they are called Winter Moments. Hopefully, we don't have much winter left here in Central Ohio, but I have a feeling it is going to just hold on for dear life. So I have these cozy stickers that I thought I would go ahead and use just in case winter decides to end. And I like that I'm going to be able to start by covering up the days of the week. I do like to do this. I don't do it every week, but I feel like it really changes the feel of the pages just by covering up those days of the week. There are also date stamps in this particular set. Unfortunately, they are on a white background. It would have been nicer if I had printed them on clear and they would have just blended in with that day of the week sticker, but I'm just going to go with it. And they are black on white paper, so they're a little bit different than the day of the week sticker, but I still like how it looks, and I do like having the actual date and the day of the week at the top of each column. And this definitely goes faster than stamping it like I have been the last couple of weeks, and there is no bleed through to worry about either. And I'm very curious what everyone likes to put on their own weekly pages. So if there is something that you like to put on your weekly pages every week, I'd love for you to share that in the comments down below, whether it be icon stickers for different events in your life, or if you have to put the dates on, or if you have to put a certain decorative item, whether it's washi tape or some specific sticker on your page every week. Let me know. I'm just curious what those things are that you gravitate towards almost every week. I know that I tend to use a lot of washi tape, but I try not to use it every week. I love putting my dates up at the top on my undated pages. It's not a non-negotiable, but it is something that I prefer to do on my spreads. So what is it on your spread that you like to try to put in your planner pages every week? So I'm going to start decorating my weekly spread this week with these sticker strips that resemble washi tape. They aren't the same texture, of course, because I printed them on sticker paper, but they have the same end result. I do have to do a little bit of matching up because it did not run all the way across the page, but I'm okay with that. I am planning on putting all of my calendar events in that top row, and I don't normally need an entire box for my calendar events. So putting the washi tape within that box and taking up a little bit of that height, I think is going to work out fine for this week. And I am just using the Slice Precision Cutter to trim off this sticker, and I like it better than an X-Acto knife because it is easier to not cut all the way through your paper as well as your sticker. It tends to not go as deep and cut through both your sticker and the paper below. So there are a lot of boxes that came with this sticker set, and I'm going to go ahead and use them to fill in some of the white space. I try to fill in my boxes as I go throughout the week. Do they always all get filled up? Nope, they don't, but I am okay with that. But I still like how they look as I'm laying out my spread for the week. I do need to remember to leave enough space for my task lists, and really I just need one of those vertical boxes on each day of the week in order to put both my making all the plans tasks and my home tasks. I do keep my work tasks separate because there is a lot of trackers that we use at work already. I don't also need to write it in my weekly planner as well. So on Monday and Tuesday, I will use the bottom boxes for decor and the middle boxes for my task lists. Then on Wednesday, I will shift the decor to go up to that middle box and leave the bottom box for my task lists for the day. And this is a little more decor than I would normally put on a spread, but I liked how this sticker set went well together, and I liked all the stickers in the set. Very frequently, I buy a sticker set and I only really like one of the three sheets that are included, or one in some partial pieces, but I really liked the majority of the stickers on this set. So I'm going to try to use as many of them as possible. So what do I put in my boxes throughout the week? That could include any little memory or maybe a reminder to myself to do something. Or, for example, my son has a hair appointment on Wednesday. That's a little out of the ordinary. So I will probably write that in one of the boxes and not just up in that top area for my calendar events. But if all else fails, there are plenty of little quotes that I like that I could drop in, or I could find one of my stickers that has the clear backing and drop those sticker quotes in these boxes as well. And I know that I like to keep my weekend tasks together, so I decided that I would keep Thursday and Friday together as well. So I'll continue the decor across those middle boxes for Thursday and Friday, like I did on Wednesday, and then for the weekend, I will drop those down to the bottom. And thankfully, the stickers are a little forgiving today, even though I'm using the same paper and the same sticker paper. But I like to tuck things in a certain way, and being able to just pull up the corner of the stickers was very helpful without having to grab my undo. Putting all of these images and boxes together like a puzzle was fun for me this week. I don't want to have to do this every week, but it was fun this week, and I will definitely do it again in the future. But again, it is just not something that I want to take the time to do every week. I think this took close to an hour to do, including printing and cutting the stickers, which is not something I have time to do every week, but it was definitely fun to channel that creativity this week and just enjoy myself as I was putting these stickers together. These smaller stickers that are not in their own boxes were a little tricky for me to use in combination with all of the other box stickers, and it was mostly just because of the different sizes between the images in the boxes and just those free images without the boxes around them. And I did go ahead and drop one in here, but I don't love it. I love that it fills the space, but again, it just didn't seem to be the right size, I guess, in comparison with the other images that are around it. Hopefully that makes sense. And I'm going to just finish Saturday and Sunday off piecing in the box stickers as well as the decorative stickers, and just trying to balance out the different types of stickers in that area. So I didn't want all the girls that were walking in the snow in one area, so I was just trying to vary the different kinds of images that were on these sticker sheets. And I definitely wanted to use this weekend sticker. I like to differentiate the weekend when I can, and this weekend sticker was an easy way to do that. So then I decided that there were too many open boxes that I would feel pressured to fill in throughout the week. So I decided to take some more of the decorative images and cut them down so that they fit inside of the boxes. So now I have some decorative stickers without a frame around them and some with the frame around them, and then I'll have some just empty boxes as well. And once I get done with this, I like the balance of this much better. And again, I don't like having the pressure of filling that many empty boxes during the week. So I'm glad that I did go back and fill some images into those boxes. And I just tried to eyeball them and free cut them and make little marks with my pen to cut them down to the right size. They are not perfect in any way, shape, or form, but I feel like because of the frame, it just doesn't really matter that they're not perfect. And the backgrounds of the images themselves, for the most part, are light enough that they kind of blend in with the background color of the boxes, because the background color of the boxes are not a pure white either. And looking back at the spread now, I wish I had left two boxes open on the weekend instead of just that one. The corner is now looking a little heavy to me once I get this image tucked into this box, but it will work. It's just looking back now, I wish I had left two boxes open in that corner on Saturday and Sunday. So I will just continue to move through and fill in a few boxes here and there until I'm happy with how many open boxes there are versus how many decorative images there are for the week. So I think I'm happy with how the right side looks, and I will start moving over to the left-hand side to see what I need to do over there. I did debate on filling in one more box on the right side, but I decided not to. I did decide to put another image over here in the bottom area. I just felt like there was too much white space over there compared to the right side of the page. So originally I was going to put a box down there, and then instead I decided to put this girl drinking her mug of coffee or hot chocolate or whatever. And this is when I decide that I will bring in a little bit more of that washi tape like sticker paper and tuck it down here below the larger image again. So it's kind of like a shelf and it's not just floating in the air. I do think it looked fine, but I thought I would just bring in a little bit more of that decor. I did need my undo at this point because I could not pull up that box sticker in order to tuck the washi tape sticker underneath. And once I get it laid down on the left-hand side, I feel like I need to incorporate some on the right side as well. So I will pull up some of those stickers on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday and tuck a little bit of this sticker strip underneath these images. I do feel like if you try to peel up the stickers right away, it's fairly easy to get them unstuck from this paper, but the longer they sit, the harder it is to peel them up, which is good and bad because you don't really want them peeling up during the week, but it does make it a little more difficult to decorate. I have been going back and forth on whether or not I am going to change the type of paper that I use, but I do like the thinner paper for the weekly spreads because I don't want to bulk up my planner as much as using like a 30 plus pound weight of paper. I really wanted to use this cabin in the winter woods image, so I will go ahead and cut that down and drop it in on Monday. And then I think I'm done with the decor. I feel like all of the images are nicely balanced across the page. I do like that I brought in that little bit of the lighter washi tape down towards the bottom, and I do like that I left some of the boxes open. Again, I wish I had left one more box open on the weekend. I am not going to go and take up one of the stickers though. I think it looks fine. So now let's go ahead and drop in the functional parts of the spread. I did decide to go ahead and put a box down up in the top left corner so that I could stamp February. I did decide to go with a darker box since Saturday is dark and it's the only dark day of the week. So I wanted a dark something up at the top to balance out that dark Saturday sticker. I am trying to get this sticker on as straight as I can. It was a little crooked, and you could tell because there are light lines in that sidebar, and it just did not line up with the lines. So I'll write, or I will stamp February in that box, and then the small box below, I will just write making all the plans for my making all the plans tasks for the week. Next up is my Christiane Designs stencil, and I'm pretty sure this is the 5mm spacing stencil. I do have 4 different stencil spacings so that regardless of which spacing I want, I have those available. I feel like the Happy Planner stencils, the lines are just too far apart for my liking, so I prefer these 5mm spaced lines from the Christiane Designs stencil. And I'm trying to put 5 making all the plans lines and 5 home lines for each day of the week so that I don't overschedule myself, but I have plenty of space to write those things that I need to do. I may not have 5 items every day, and that's okay as well. I did accidentally write 6 lines on Sunday, and I may come in and make those all lines for the weekend. I go back and forth with how much I want to be able to schedule on the weekend, so that's still up in the air a little bit. But I will either write in another line on Saturday to even that out, or I will white out the line on Sunday. I will drop in a couple of boxes for appointments that we have on Tuesday and Wednesday. And then I'll just get out my Carrie Bradford stamps and stamp February. I do like that it has the color behind the February and it leaves the lines outlined. I am going to use a brown ink, and I don't remember what color I ended up using, but this is a distress ink from Tim Holtz, and I will put the color down below if I can figure out which one it was. I am doing a few test stamps just because this is a new stamp that I don't think I have used yet. So I wanted to make sure that it was stamping consistently across the whole stamp. But I think this turns out super cute and I love the spread as a whole. I am excited to use it in the upcoming week. Join me tomorrow as we put our action plan together. Until then, have a great one, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!